Starting line up, shirt numbers are here. Starting line up and shirt numbers are here. Get your shirts on and we'll have a chat.
Was it a photo or video?
No, just video.
Oh.
I just want to get the new kits, that's all.
I was
already. I was like,
on, see how he does, rotate it, then force you in straight from the start. The tempo's not alright if you're at that point, and then you pull a hamstring or you do your ankle or whatever. Also, David has to go at half time as well, so it allows us to rotate. Whenever we have a game, the squad will always rotate throughout the game. So if you're coming off, it may simply be because someone else has got to get game time. Because you've all paid money, you all deserve to have equal amount of game time. Is that fair? Good, I thought so too. Right, today, just going to sort of give you a little bit of background about what we are. So we're a possession-based football team. I want you to express yourself. I'm not interested in you coming here and playing rugby. Bang! I'm not interested. Because you ain't come on Sundays to play fucking direct football that they're probably forcing you to play non-league. Okay? Come here to enjoy yourself. But through that, there are some house rules. And that is, we play with discipline, extremely good work rate. Then that will allow us to express ourselves. If we don't have that discipline, we don't have that work rate, you don't have time to express yourself. And let me tell you now as well, you do not get time on the ball on Sunday League football. You do not get time on the ball in Sunday League football. On Saturdays, you'll get time. You will get time. You will not get time on the ball on Sunday League football, so it's got to move quickly. It's got to be played with tempo. As I mentioned in the warm-up, tempo is so important in football because tempo allows the picture to change. All right, so on three, Panthers as loud as you can. 1, 2, 3. Panthers! Let's go. Welcome back, people. Season 21-22, and we've got a brand new look Panthers in a brand new league with a brand new focus, and we're really looking forward to see what we can do. We've had a lot of people leave. You'll see from the lineup today, there's a lot of faces there that are brand new, a whole new midfield and forward line. And a new goalkeeper today as well. So shout out to Craig, who's actually our captain and plays central midfield and defence. Unfortunately, we've lost our goalkeeper, but we do have a new one who just wasn't ready for the start of the season. So Craigie is being Mr. Safe Hands today. So our brand new look today, just to go through our lineup, we've got a couple of old heads in Ashley, Dempster and Adrian. Recognisable faces there. Kieran, new centre half. New midfield trio, David, Caesar and Danny. And a new forward line in Antonio T and Raheem doing a job on the right wing there as well. Got another stalwart there from the previous seasons in Max on the subs bench, with Henry, a new face for the team there as well. But before we get into it, I'm going to remind everyone, please, we do need your support. Please like and subscribe the video. We hope to bring you some more content as the season goes on with our fresh new look, our new kit, our new league, our new players. It's a new outlook for us and we hope you'll enjoy our journey. Let's see how the boys get on today against Beckenham Rovers. We rejoin the action with a long throw. Landed in the box there, we haven't really dealt with that. Gets a shot off and it just fizzes wide. I think that long throw is going to be something that we're going to see more of in this game. As we see there's some nice footwork from the new midfield trio there, and Danny, David and Caesar. Building up nicely here. Spraying the ball out wide there is Caesar to Adrian, one of the stalwarts of the team. Coming in field, no, he just delays slightly. His number 9 is chasing him down. Was a good player on the day there, real danger man. I'm sure he'll get some goals this season. Comes out wide here to Antonio, tries to play forward and it's just blocked there, and it's played forward by the Beckenham defence. Free kick here, Kieran delivers. Nice, he drops here to Antonio. What's he got in his locker? Can he hit a step over? Little ball roll. Cuts on to the outside again. Comes to Danny. Nice ball out there to Caesar. Just needs to get over it. Well closed down there by the Beckenham defender. Caesar's done well there. Not to rush. Just play it back. Keep it ticking over. Drops out to Dempster. Dempster with a nice chip ball forward. Into T. Danny. Lovely little deft touch there. Plays inside again. This is good football here. T, can he do the cutback? What's he got in his locker? Cuts inside. And it's just not drop into an attacker for us then when we get into this area. But there's some really good football here. Really good possession-based football here, which is what we like to see. We want the boys to come here, enjoy themselves, get the ball on the floor, get it ticking over. Just try not to force too much there at the moment. David trying to keep it ticking over as well. Caesar's done well to just drop into a little pocket of space to receive. Opens up his body, plays up wide, and this is some really good football here. We're not panicking. We're trying to move it quickly. The gaffer has asked for tempo. Played out here to Danny. Played back again to Kieran. This is some good football here. A lot of touches for everyone. Played into David on the half turn. Lovely little touch there. Plays it forward. And again, well defended by Beckenham. They're doing really well here to shut out our forward passes. And they've picked it up here, trying to get a counter off. But it's Ashley there with the interception. And what can he do? Looks to pick out T, I think. And it's just cut out there by the Beckenham defender. Craigie does really well there. Confidence, Craigie. We love to see it so early on. As we rejoin it, Craigie with the ball played forward. Bit of a bouncer there. I'd like someone to get hold of that if they can. Looks like Antonio has done so. Nice little link-up play there with Danny again. Plays it forward, and again, Beckenham doing well. Defending first and trying to get their forwards on the end of stuff, which they've managed to do here. But Dempster's done well not to rush into a challenge. Delays him, holds him up, and gets the blocking. Good defending there. Winding one up again for another long throw. Played up to the big man. Strong there, flicks it on. Doesn't really drop in an area that he wants to, I would imagine. But Kieran gets ahead on it. They're looking to cross the ball in here. A couple of step overs. A couple of jinky movements. Plays it in and Ashley clears the danger. So they're winding up for another throw in. I did say this is something we're going to see quite a lot of. They put it in there. Ashley does well to get on the end of it. Those second balls are not quite getting as clean as I'd like on that. So we're rejoining the action with a throw in for ourselves this time as Adrian launch one. Well, it's not really going to anyone. There's no point having a long throw if no one's going to be attacking the ball, but some really good work rate here by Antonio as he wins the challenge and is played forward by Ashley. Not really dropping to anyone at the moment as Beckenham claim the ball, play out nicely. Nice little 1-2 pass there. He just manages to get away from Kieran, but that's a bit of a late challenge there as it's played forward, and what a lovely flick over the head there by David. Oozing confidence, that boy, as he's played out to Adrian. I would have thought the referee might have pulled that one back there because I think it was a bit of a late challenge by Kieran, but you know, we've got away with that one and some good work rate there from the boys. Rejoin the action. Ashley plays forward again, but the balls are very straight. If you're going to play forward like that, I would like it into an area for a winger to run onto, or in the channel, or something along those lines. These long straight balls from fullback are not good. And as number 9 picks up the ball here, I said he was a bit of a danger man for him, and Adrian does well there to recover, and they've got themselves a corner. Float to the back post. Ooh, not really claimed well enough there as they get up again and they've headed it over. He'd have liked a cleaner connection there. Beckenham on the attack again, and we managed to nullify their attack. It's played out to Caesar. Lovely ball into T there. Does his own little version of what David did earlier, trying to flick it over the ball. Good strength there by T. Plays it into an area for Antonio to get on the end of. This is what we want to see. Cut back and it's just gone over. Our own long throw there by David. Decent there, up to Adrian, doesn't quite get the connection he wants. It seems to be the story of our game so far. When the ball is played into the final third, we're not really getting a connection. Shot blocked there. Danny, and it's a goal! 1-0 to the Panthers. As I was just saying, no one's really hitting a clean shot. And Danny just picks one out with his left foot. And we find ourselves 1-0 up. Just as I was saying, we weren't getting those opportunities in the final third. All of the shots are sort of half chances that we kind of snatched at. It drops to Danny on his left foot. Ambidextrous kind of guy, can play off both feet and wraps it top bins, and we find ourselves 1-0 up. Good communication there from Dempster, telling the boys when and how to press. We're trying to make sure that when that ball drops into midfield that they've got no time and space on the ball. Might be a bit of danger if we allow too much space here for centre half to pick out a player, and they've done exactly that. He's managed to go all the way through, and it's a goal. Just as I said, if we give them too much time and space to pick something out, they've done exactly that, and we find ourselves all square, 1-1. Back on the attack now. I think that's Raheem that switched to the left-hand side. Drops it into Danny. Nice quick feet here by Danny. Change his body position, but there's a bit too many bodies in that box at the moment. You're not really getting an opportunity to try and get past someone without another defender on the cover, just totally squeezing any time and space that you might have. I think we've got to take less touches when we get into that final third and do exactly what Danny did for the first opening goal. Open his feet up and get a shot off, as we see Beckenham Rovers here back on the attack. Good defending there by Dempster yet again. I think he'll be a little bit disappointed with the ball over the top, but he's really made up for it there by cutting that one out. Some good defending earlier in the game as well. And we see here our little midfield trio here getting on the ball and playing. It's exactly what these boys have come here to do. They want to enjoy their football again. And we've said to them, you can play, so go out and express yourself. They're doing exactly that. Ashley with a throw-in. Little foul there, maybe, little push. Not sure, would have been a bit soft, I think. As Beckenham Rovers are looking to play forward again. It's number 23, I think it is. He's getting on the ball a lot more now. Number 3 tries to chip it forward. Another good defensive display there. It's Danny all the way back there defending, helping out his defenders. And Caesar doing well, playing the ball, making sure we're ticking over in midfield. But this is what we've got to be wary of. If we overplay, they are going to play quickly forward. And look at that from David. Yet again, good defending there by the new central midfielder. Drops the T here. Oh, I just can't get it. Another long ball play forward, confidently dealt with there by Dempster, and Caesar mops up the second ball. So doing that a lot better in this section of this game, and in the first half, when the defenders are winning the first initial challenge and it's dropping, we're making sure that we're there first. What we have to make sure that we don't do is overplay, lose the ball, and then switch off. But we're doing well here in possession. Henry's now come on in the right back position, comfortable on the ball as well. But when we lose that there, this is what we've got to do. We've got to hunt the ball down. And the boys have done well there so far. Craigie comes out. Well done there, Craigie. Mr. Safe Hands saves the day again. It gives you confidence when you've got a goalkeeper that's willing to come out and claim things. And I think Craig has done exceptionally well there. And is that a penalty? I thought when I was watching the game, I thought I heard a kick. Now the referee was excellent, I felt, on the day. But let's just see here. He kicks his foot. You can see he kicks his foot. If he kicks the ball, that goes high and over that fence. He kicks his foot, he goes down. It should have been a penalty. They've got away with one there. They've got away with one. And we are asking the question with the referee. Now, I want to say this referee was excellent on the day. Clearly communicated all of his decisions to us. Because he was such a good referee, we thought he must have got that one right. We didn't really make too much of a claim for it. But now looking back on the footage, and obviously we've got the benefit of doing that. Our initial thoughts was he kicked his foot, and I think that proves it there. Should have had a penalty. Doesn't look like many options on, so Craig goes short to Kieran. Closed down there by the Beckenham boys, and he goes for the chip, and he's just chipped it over. Very cheeky. This is what we've got to be careful of. We're looking to play, which is great. I love that the boys are confident and they want to roll it out to a defender, and we want to start building up from the back, but we can't overplay and get caught out. If we get caught out like that, we just might get punished. There's another opportunity here for another shot. Really well held there by Craig. Just to reiterate, that is an outfield player playing in goal for us. I think he's been exceptional in this first half. He's come and claimed things. He's quick off his line. Very, very good communication. It does give defence confidence when you've got someone back there, even though they're filling in, that's very confident in organising his defence and coming out and doing really good basic stuff. And there, I think we'll find the half-time whistle, and it's 1-1. See what the gaffer has to say.
What you might hear me say in the second half as well is I'll talk a lot about the red zone, which is this zone here. Unfortunately, it's a blue pen, apologies. But it's the red zone. The majority of goals scored in football at all levels might sound obvious, but it's in this area here, this red zone. And off how many touches? 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Alright, if you're Messi, if you're Neymar and you're Ronaldo, you might take 3 or 4. But if you're Messi, Ronaldo or Neymar, you wouldn't be here, would you? Let's be real, we've been making millions of pounds elsewhere. So, the majority of people take 1 or 2 touches in this red zone. Don't overplay. I honestly believe this is to pull it back to really simple stuff when you were a little bit younger. You got the ball, got it out your feet, and you just had a shot. Communication, fantastic save back there as well. I think it's working well for us. We continue to work on the second ball. We play forward. You've got far more time than you realise on the ball, but you've got to tell him. A couple of times, and I love what he was doing because it was the right thing. He was like, tempo, I'm going to play, I'm going to set it. But he had no one around him, no one spoke to him. You've got to let him know because he's got a bit of ability as well. I've seen it, he can open up, he can get forward. This is what we want to do. Our body shape doesn't want to be looking at our defensive players or our midfielders saying, yeah, I want the ball. You've got to be on the half turn, because this is the picture that you want to see as a forward. You're not necessarily interested in this picture. Yeah, maybe to receive the ball, but you've got to be on the half turn, because this is the picture where I'm going to be able to express myself. My teammates are winning the ball, winning the second ball, and maintaining possession. And as a forward, that's where I want to express myself. So you've got to be on the half turn. You've got to open up. You've got to check your shoulders. A couple of you have been caught out where you haven't done that as well. It's simple things, just simple things. But I think, again, continue to express yourself. More shots, simplify your game. You want to get some joy out of this. Anything else, Dems or Craig? Anything from the back that you want to?
No, like more on that same guy that just wants to clatter people. Like, just like he's saying, he's stupid. So he's going to try and just go through, man. But if you go close, he's going to come there, innit? Yeah, like, bro, just move him up, man.
Also as well.
We rejoin the action. It's 1-1. See if we can get something out of this game and finish off some of the good attacking football that we've had. Corner here for the Panthers. Lining up towards the back post. Floated in there by David. Is anyone attacking it? Oh, it's just dipped at the wrong time there for Dempster. I thought he was going to wrap his foot around that. But we've got to be careful here of the counter-attack. Number 9 here again, their danger man. And Dempster does really well there to delay him. David's coming in to try and delay him as well. I think he wins the ball there. Spins round. Really good first and second touch he has there. And we win the foul. David over the ball. Had some good set-piece delivery on him today. As he floats it into the area, and it's just cut out there by the Beckenham Rovers defender, and it goes out for a throw-in. Let's see if we can do some damage from our throw-ins from this position. Then we're going to line up. I think the big boys are going to stay up because we just had the corner. No point in them dropping back in. I think it's Henry, winds one up, drops into Kieran, gets a deft little flick on it, hits the post, and it's 2-1. That's the reward for our hard work. We had some really good opportunities in the first half. We didn't capitalise on it. Lovely little nod there by Kieran, really accurate. And we now find ourselves 2-1 up. I'm going to be biased and say we think it's deserved, but we can't switch off here and think this game is won so early in the second half. There's still a hell of a lot of time left in this game. Let's see if we can maintain and maybe capitalise further into the match and see if we can go further ahead as the ball's played forward there. Nice little ball there. The keeper does really well to come and claim it. Another long throw here for the Panthers. It seems to be a theme of the game here. As the Beckenham Rovers do well to defend it. Well controlled there. Nice little intricate 1-2 there. Just doesn't get over it, but that's good play there. Rejoining the action. It's another throw in. I've lost count of how many throw-ins there are today. As we see, look to try and play out from the back. It's a bit rushed back there. Added pressure from Beckenham and he doesn't get over it. Maybe we got away with one there, but we're going short again. I don't think we've learned from this. There's a high press going on here from Beckenham. We continue to go short and play infield rather than out into the channels, which I think we'll get more joy if we try and do that. And number 10 here gets a good control on the ball, cuts it back inside. Well defended. Beckenham is certainly... Oh, he tries a little flick, doesn't come off. Beckenham has certainly upped the gear here after going 2-1 down. Sort of momentum has sort of swung in their favour in terms of the aggression levels are certainly coming from them. But T here doing well to try and play it into Antonio. We're trying to get the ball slipped into a channel for Antonio to get on the end of. We switched him into the centre forward position off the wing, and the number 9 that I was talking about does really well here. He's got to hit the target there. He's got to hit the target there. We've definitely got away with one there. Ball played over the top, and we just managed to, well, I guess it was a miss. It didn't look like it was a save. It didn't look like it went out for a corner or anything as the ball goes out for a throw in again, and it looks like we're going to get a repeat of what we saw earlier. Another long throw. They seem to have this in their locker. It's that number 9 again. He's got a really good long throw on him. The boys have to switch on here. They have to double up front and back, win the first and second header. And look at that. Look at that. Claimed by the goalkeeper. Rejoin the action here, and it's Beckenham playing forward again. Get on the weights there, lad. Oh no, it's a free kick. Well, I think it was a free kick in all honesty, as it's played forward there by Beckenham again. Long, high, deep ball into the box, but that's well recovered. Kieran stepping into midfield, plays it forward. It's just cut out there again. Oh, that's not malicious whatsoever, but that's studs, isn't it? That's studs. He's lent with a flat foot onto the ball.
his studs weren't or his foot wasn't pointed towards the floor. So again, I'm surprised that one wasn't given as Beckenham play forward here and they get themselves a free kick. So there's another opportunity for them to play it into the area. He gets a touch on that. He got a touch on that. So again, we're probably not defending particularly well here. Maybe it does need a couple of fresh faces to come on and just try and see this game out in terms of being more defensively solid. But that's good play there by Caesar on his left foot. Oh, he just misses. That was the opportunity. Another long throw here. Looks like he's winding one up again. They've got bodies in here. There's a bit of a mismatch between their height and ours. That's another launch into there. Craigie gets a hand on it. Does really well there. Adrian's just beaten to it by this number 10. Looks to play it in again. Safe hands again. You would not think he wasn't a goalkeeper. Lovely control there by David. I think a little deft touch inside. Danny. That's another good block. They're doing really well, Beckenham, getting bodies on the line here. So throw in again. Theme of the game. It's one person going up for the header. We're kind of just putting it into an area. As Antonio goes for a shot and he gets his head on it again. Every shot we're having seems to be a Beckenham body. Just limbs blocking shots at the moment. Rejoining the action as the goalkeeper plays forward. David goes up for a challenge from Giza, who's 3 foot taller, and then drops to number 9. This is their danger man. Well done, Kieran. Just gets a foot on it. Another good recovery challenge there by Henry. They're asking for a foul, but I don't see it personally. But the second ball is dropping to them. This is the issue for us at the moment. Every time there's a challenge won by us, and it's maybe play forward, clip forward, tackle one, whatever it may be, it's dropping to a Beckenham player. Another big challenge there by Dempster. T blocks the pass and he's able to drive out. Now this is what we want. Antonio, 1v1. What can you do? Get across your man. Free kick or burn past him. He's burned past him. Left foot shot. That's a good save. It's a corner then. David takes. Swings it into the back post. Anyone attacking? Nobody's attacking these. We need to get to grips with these set pieces because we would have got some joy from that today. We saw from Kieran getting his head on the end of it. But we're kind of doing it in ones, not twos and threes. Quick throw-in play forward. Maybe we need to just take our time there. It's 2-1. There's not long left in this game as it's floated over the top again as the big man gets on the end of it. Dempster just manages to get his leg onto it, but it's dropped to another player here. What a recovery tackle there by David. He's been everywhere today. A long winding throw-in again. Yes, again. Drops to their man. It doesn't get a head on it. Craig is just going to slow this down. Throw-in again. You can see there's just multiple throw-ins in this game. They've got a head on it there. Bodies just flinging themselves at these throw-ins to try and win any challenge that they can. Adrian comes in with a nice strong challenge, but it's another throw. It's almost like a corner for them, the way they can wind this up. I'm not sure if it's the same player every time here. I think it is. It's number 9. It's definitely got a long throw on him. It's definitely in danger. It's almost like a corner. So you're panicking every time thinking, do I keep another body back? I think we need to at this point. Gets up for it again. It's with limbs and limbs and limbs just throwing themselves at the ball here to try and stop it. Beckenham doing really well. All credit to them. They're throwing everything to get something out of this game. I've stopped the ball there. Probably should have done a step over or something, let it run down. But it's another throw-in. It's a number 9 yet again. Rory Delap-esque launches it into the box. Got to be seconds left in the game. We've won it there. We've won it again. There's a bit of head tennis going on. He's trying to wind up for the overhead. Maxi does well to clear the ball there. Antonio now wins the header. This has got to be it. This has got to be it. This has got to be 3-1. Written all over it. Oh, he does not catch it at all. Oh, it's such a shame because he's done really well there to break the line. Get through 1v1. That should have been 3-1, I think. Another throw in again. Trying to hit a single target. Beckenham. Nice little intricate play there in the corner. They're looking to play forward, I think. My man waved his hand as if to say get forward. They're doing exactly that. Drops to us here. David. Oh, superb. The confidence this boy has on the ball is fantastic. And then a left-footed clip round the corner for Antonio to get on the end of. Oh, he's gone for the chip, but with his side foot, I think he needs to do laces there just to give it a bit of dip. As we rejoin the action, we're in the corner here now. And it's Beckenham again playing forward. Ash gets his head on it. There's got to be seconds left of this game as it's played forward yet again. Bit of a swinger there by Dempster, but we're just trying to get anything on it at the moment just to keep it out of our box or away from being a throw-in. as it comes in yet again. Drops to the number 9. Oh, he's hit the crossbar! In the dying seconds of the game, he's hit the crossbar. Drops to the number 9 again. Good little player, this lad. Henry tries to take him out there, and David just kicks the ball away. I think that should have been a free kick, in all honesty. And he's going for another wind-up. Rory Delap, seconds left. Craigie does really well, gets a hand on it there, but drops to a Beckenham player yet again. Header, flicks, oh, it's hit the crossbar again. In the dying seconds of the game, they hit the crossbar twice. They're going to feel gutted there that they didn't get anything out of that, but it is a 2-1 win in our first game in the OBDSFL. We'll take that.
But their team is like a crossbow. It's mad. But it can reach. It's mad. We can do the same. Yeah, I'm going to bring it forward like that. You've got one. I'm going to do that. You've got a long ball. We get all them bodies in. It's just madness.
No, do you know what?
That's why they nearly scored.
First of all, attitude and application towards the battle, absolutely superb. You're going to get games like that. You've got to rise to the challenge. To a man, every single one of you. A lot of you are not known for the ugly side of the game. You're probably more known for the pretty side of it. Because you're that generation where you've got coaches that want to coach you that way, and I think that's brilliant. But you have to stand up in men's football to the challenge, and you're going to get that sort of challenge. To a man, every single one of you today was absolutely superb. I cannot fault any of you. If you missed a shot, if you missed a pass, if you missed a save, if you missed a tackle, it happens. It happens. But you never let that get to you. You never stopped fighting. You understood that we needed to do the defensive side of the game first and foremost before we could express ourselves. And especially in the first half, Bopton. Second half, we had to grind it out. And we absolutely did that. Third goal would have killed it off. But I hope we got away with it at the end there where they hit the crossbar as well. So,
Angles, isn't it?
Starting the season with 3 points, I couldn't ask for any more. I'm absolutely over the moon with every single one of you. I can talk about all of you individually. I think it was quite clear who had superb games, but I'm going to single out one person. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to single out one person. Craig is a centre-back, and he's gone in goal today, and you'd never have known he was a centre-half. What a game. What a game.
The keeper.
There are other individuals that I speak to individually. I don't like putting people out individually in front of the group. I prefer to have a one-to-one conversation, but I think
that's fair though. He's not a keeper, so
yeah,
you know.
he absolutely deserved that. Well done. Anyone else got anything to say? New boys as well, please.
Yeah, we're joint top.
Hey!
Boys, I just want to say, like for like a couple, it does feel proud. Like some of us have been on a journey, like with the gaffer from the right beginning, got up through the leagues. Some of you I've never known or met today. Okay, but the good thing when we say no blame culture, if we made a mistake, if it cost us a one-on-one or they hit the bar or we missed, we didn't blame anyone today and we kept going. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes if you make that perfect run and you don't get the ball, it's frustrating. But you've created the space for someone else, and it was just absolutely great today. Like, do you know what I mean? Sometimes we tried to go short, it didn't work, and we played ourselves into trouble, but we didn't blame anyone. Do you know what I mean? We just got on with it and things. So that no blame culture, that was really good.